What's going on, everybody? I'm J-Beard Stereo. Welcome back to Wrestling Wednesdays. This is part of Wrestlemania week, and oddly enough, today is Wrestlemania 32, years 2016, and I guess we'll just jump right into it since there's a lot to deal with. So the pre-show started with Ryback versus Kalisto for the United States Championship, and it was honestly, it was just an okay match. It was nothing too special. It was, Ryback was in it, you did the best he could. I'm not trying to knock Ryback, but this match showed it. I just don't see good matches out of you, man. Sorry. Ryback berates Kalisto for being small, and he just keeps saying, "You're the little guy, and I'm the big guy." Yeah, okay, we get it. Kalisto looks great in this match. Kalisto reversed an avalanche suplex into a crossbody. As he was going over, he just sinks his weight, and they both go down. Beautiful. Unless that was a botch. I honestly could have been mistaken on that. Kalisto basically wins this match with a Salida del Sol, using the ropes for assistance, and yeah, there's really, like I said, not much to this. It was an okay match. Honestly, if there was a bad... I mean, you have to make me make a bad setting, put it that way, and it's not quite there yet. We have another okay match, and it's Brie Bella, Natalya, Paige, Alicia Fox, and Eva Marie, Team Total Divas, versus Lana, Summer Rae, Emma, Naomi, and Tamina Snuka. Team Bad and Blonde and Bad? Oh, God. Ugh. Now I know why Stone Cold got his name from his wife instead of the naming department. In all fairness, I'm trying to be a nice guy here, and if Eva Marie improves, I would totally mention it, but she hasn't. She's honestly still the worst. She took, like, a good 10 to 15 seconds to get the arm over to set up for a fucking vertical suplex. I don't have the energy to properly convey how much I fucking loathe the WWE for pushing her when she's not ready. It's not on her. It's on the WWE. Emma tonight was on fire. From her entrance, I liked her little shoulder gear. I really liked that. Down to the German on Paige, that fucking... Oof, it's almost like a seesaw German. Just all the momentum. One way, then the other. And then the punches that she was laying in on. Oh, man. Please give her a push over fucking people like Eva Marie. So there's one of two options here. Either Lana is really good and actually surprisingly talented at wrestling, or she flat out kicked someone in the face tonight and potentially killed them. I honestly do not know which. In all fairness, that could mean she's good. I mean, it's that or she committed assault. I honestly don't know which one. Brie, credit where it's due. Brie had a really nice transition into the yes-lock for the victory on Naomi. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Brie. She looked great tonight. Her kicks were strong. Her Brie mode, I think somebody told her what her faults were, and I think she's genuinely been working on them. Nikki came out in all of her gear. Is she... So that was kayfabe that she's not going to wrestle again? That's... Okay, I have no idea. Thanks, Total Divas. You're fucking everything else up. Okay match with Brie Bella and Natalya, Team Total Divas. Team Total Divas is going over. And the final show on the pre-show is the Usos versus the Dudley Boyz in what was another okay match. Oh, look at this. Okay match, okay match, okay match. It's almost like this is a pre-show or something. So we got Usos versus Dudley Boyz. Just like we did to your daddy, Rikishi. Guess who I am? If you said Bubba Ray Dudley, you're wrong. I'm obnoxious. Oh, wait. Dudley's lose to a super kick by an Uso. I say an Uso because I honestly don't know the difference between the two. It was a lame finish. It was a really, really lame finish. I did not enjoy it. It bugged me. A nice moment had not the crowd decided to hate the Usos. And the Usos put the Dudleys on the table, even though the Dudleys' entire story was, we're not going to use tables anymore. They go out to get tables. What is that supposed to be the end of that story? Is that supposed to be, like, a new part of it? What are we doing with the Dudleys? What's happening? You brought them back and we've done legitimately nothing with them. The Usos get booed as they put the Dudleys through a table. 2 tables, actually. So we have 2 table spots with boos going on. Should I be scared for the Usos in the next post-Mania cut session? Should I be scared for their careers? So now we start the actual show, and we have Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz versus Sami Zayn versus Stardust versus Cara versus Zack Ryder versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. So, if we break down who's in this match, if we just decide to break this down and judge the match based on its participants, we have Dolph Ziggler. Good match. Sami Zayn. Good match. The Miz. Okay. Stardust. Oh, good match. Okay. Alright, we're back to even now. Sin Cara. Oh, boy. Another setback. Zack Ryder. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it's not going to go up that much, but hey, it goes up a little bit. Kevin Owens. This match is going to be a fucking great match. And guess what? It was! Zayn and Owens' rivalry is just fucking... It's amazingly heated. It somehow managed to actually transfer from the Indies to NXT to the main roster with little to no droppage. That crowd went nuts when they saw who the two in the ring were. It was literally, they both were going for the ladder. Zayn, Owens. Crowd's going crazy, and then they just start throwing a flurry of punches. I've mentioned it before. If Zayn's main roster career lasts a month, he's Hall of Fame worthy. WrestleMania, his actual, like, not match debut, but, like, I'm assuming this is him being on the main roster, as I'm assuming the rest of us are. This is, like, his first big test, and he nails it. He beyond nails it. Let's just say he's not generic. The way they chain together moves in this is wonderful. You have Zayn, who dives through the triangle of the ladder, similar to in Lucha Underground, as I've mentioned. Dives through it, but he flips through it. Then again, theirs is a lot bigger than the Lucha Underground ones. Flips through it, takes out the group of people over here. Owens is on the other side. Sami Zayn notices, runs around the ring, hits his through the bottom rope DDT. Sammy, we all know you made a deal with the devil, okay? We all know now. Like, you have to be more clever with how you hide these things. That talent is not... That can't be real. You had to have artificially obtained that. Sin Cara hits a tope and also hits the ground really hard. Nobody caught him. Maybe one person out of the four there was like, yeah, I'll put an arm out. You know what? It's Sin Cara. Good. And by the way, you better be selling that Dusty Rhodes ladder on WWE Shop Online sometime soon. Owens frog splashes Zayn, who's already on a ladder, and it just looks so brutal for both people. I'll never get like jaded with metal on bone on fucking... Like, if a human being's on a ladder and they're taking a brutal spot on that, you got me. You know, I'll never get jaded to that, because that's metal. That's not fucking wood. That doesn't give. It's one of the grossest spots, because you see the bounce when he hits, and it's just fucking painful. Ryder, speaking of bounce, hits a fucking elbow off the top of the ladder, and I mean, like, pretty high up there, and he hits the ground, and his just entire hip just... I've seen rubber bouncy balls out of fucking coin machines that have gotten less bounce than he did. That being said, it looked perfect. I don't want Ryder to make this one of his moves, but he could if he really wanted to. His elbow is really nice technique-wise. Owens and Zayn won this match. They won the internet. They're pretty much what the internet says they are. Owens sweeps Ziggler off the ladder, just sweeps his leg, and then catches him and power bombs him. Gorgeous. Sin Cara is sent off a ladder onto Stardust, who's on another ladder between the barricade and the ring, laying down, and Sin Cara basically crossbodies him, which breaks the ladder, and people... The Miz climbs the ladder, nobody's in the ring, the entire crowd, including me, I'm sitting there going, no! And the Miz is just sitting there, and he just sells it. It's because he decided to sit down and take his time and just... Which he needed to do anyway, because this wasn't the spot for him to win. But the way he just... You guys don't want me to win. I'm gonna... Oh, God. And then Ryder comes up behind him and just pushes the ladder. Well done. Well shot, because I didn't see that coming. I really liked that. Thank God the Miz didn't win this. That would have been the weirdest... Owens to Miz? I personally thought Zayn should have won this match. It would have been a nice way to continue the feud. There's going to be plenty of ways to continue it, so it's not a negative that they didn't give it to Zayn. In fact, I quite like that they did give it to Ryder, because Ryder really deserves this. He had his push a while ago that didn't pan out. We all know the Kane, John Cena story with Eve going down as one of the worst of all time, easily. This whole ladder match was honestly a great match, and it deserves every bit of hype it gets, and I know it's going to wind up getting a lot of hype, and once again, deserved. Styles is just fucking... Do I even have to say it? Styles is just Styles. Nice string of moves, by the way. You had a reversal, followed by a reversal, followed by a roll-up, followed by a transition from that roll-up into the Walls of Jericho. We have some great transitions tonight, especially in this match. I mentioned the Walls of Jericho, but a Pele kick, he caught that and transitioned into the Walls of Jericho, telling the story of basically Jericho not being able to put him away with this move. I also love the story of Jericho just shitting on Styles in general. Him teasing the Styles Clash was a great heel move. I'd like to see if he can hit that. Also, that'd be a good way to basically intro a move into a company, because the person who created it knows how to take it. So it makes sense that way. Plus, you also get the sympathy points for the face, the negative points for the heel. It all aligns. It works. Styles transitions a pin into a Styles Clash. Jericho kicks out at 2, which I really don't like that. I personally really don't like that he kicked out of the Styles Clash. This is supposed to be his finish, unless that's WWE's way of phasing that out. I don't like that either. And his finish, the where you thought he was going to end the match, was with the springboard arm, and the forearm. Jericho pulls it out with a code breaker in midair out of fucking nowhere when Styles was going to hit the forearm. Just well done. Good match. Nothing great, nothing amazing. I don't think I'd honestly give any match tonight amazing. One that got close, and we'll get there. Next match is The New Day. The New Day! So obviously it's The New Day versus League of Nations. Good match. New Day come out of a 20-foot box of bootios dressed in Saiyan armor. Like, I just said that. I can't make this up. They're easily the best thing in WWE. Woods took a lot of punishment in this match. This was a lot of Woods getting the shit kicked out of him. And I think that was because it was the blow off of them prodding the bear. Poking, and I don't mean Rusev, I mean poking... poking League of Nations consistently, and it just finally snapped, and wow, they just beat the shit out of him. Rusev hits a beautiful flipping senton onto Xavier. Kofi hits some beautiful Trevor Lee stomps, which, by the way, good to see those in WWE, but you better be pulling Trevor Lee in. Biggie spearing both Sheamus and Rusev off the apron, which also takes out Barrett, who's aiding the two. I like him taking out 3 people with that spear. He's big enough to. He's a monster. Del Rio stomp to Kofi on the outside was honestly a good evolution for that move. The one that he always does in the corner, and then I think I've seen him do it once on the... I think I might have seen him do it once on the barricade, but now he did it from basically from the ropes to the outside, which I really liked that. And yeah, the League of Nations winds up pulling it out. With finishers, they hit their finishers. It's a moment, I guess. I'm not just saying that because I'm not like a big fan of them. I thought they really slowed down the pacing of this, whereas when New Day had their momentum going, they managed to make it go so much further than what League of Nations did when they had theirs. If you can carry your momentum well, whether it be positive or negative, you're good at what you do. I didn't see that with League of Nations. Not all of them. They're not singularly bad. I just think League of Nations is a weird team-up. I don't think they mesh well. I do love Rusev on League of Nations. He's fucking hilarious. Kicking the cereal, hugging at the end of the match. Just the way he does everything. Rusev is a champion in the future. He's not gonna be, but he is. League of Nations basically afterwards goes on the mic and says, "There are no 3 men in the WWE that can beat us." And out comes Shawn Michaels in gear, which got me excited. Haven't seen that in a while. Foley, semi in gear. Haven't seen that in a while. And Austin in jeans. But Michaels, Foley, and Austin came out to answer basically what they said. They each hit their finishers on a League of Nations member, which was a great, memorable Wrestlemania moment. Definitely better than the one from 30, where it was just them meeting Hogan, Michaels, and Austin. It was cool and all, but it was just, you know... They say Michaels? I might have meant The Rock. The last League of Nations member, I believe it was Barrett, basically gets all the finishers done to him, and New Day walk into the ring and start asking to grind on Austin. That was like the weirdest thing about Woods. Woods was like, yeah, you want some of that? You want some of that? That was like the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but Austin just selling it like a champ. Michaels starts dancing because it's Michaels. He starts twerking. That was weird to see. You have Foley who's doing his dancing. Foley always did. That makes sense. Michaels is a playboy. That makes sense. And then it goes to Austin, and Austin's just... Is this kid fucking serious? Okay. You're an idiot. Stunner. Next match, which is just a good match again. Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar in a street fight, no DQ, whatever you want to call it. There's like 5 different names for that match stipulation. Just a good match. Just a good match. A lot of matches tonight were just good. Yeah, There's not much I could say on this. I'll try and do my best. Lesnar, without a weapon, scares the shit out of me. He breaking the kendos because he himself is a human penis weapon. So many suplexes of different varieties at honestly 9 at the point that I took this, and that's only the second note, and it wasn't stopping anytime soon. They kept going. Lesnar just challenging him, puts the stick down. Just go ahead. Get the kendo. Go ahead, motherfucker. You plan on doing something? Oh, you don't. You don't plan on doing something. Okay, then let me pin you. And that's pretty much how the match goes. The funny thing is, Ambrose, during that spot, winds up grabbing the kendo stick, and he turns the tide for the 2 to 4, I was going to say minutes, but honestly, it's probably more like seconds that he's in control. The belly-to-belly overhead outside and the avalanche version. Lesnar, both on the outside of the ring and on the top rope, hits the gross belly-to-bellies on Dean. Poor Dean. Fuck, man. You get to go home to Renee. You've earned your keep tonight. Lesnar landing on the chairs and Dean clearing them. I don't know if this... I'm going to assume that was a botch. Because if not, that was the dumbest spot I've ever seen. So yeah, I'm going to assume that was a botch. And when he goes to do it, say like the back of this chair is where the pile of chairs are in the ring. Because you know if Dean Ambrose is in a match, a pile of chairs will end up in the ring. He goes to German him. Lesnar's back hits the chairs, Dean just clears them. It's a lame finish. Dean goes for Barbie, Lesnar dodges, and then hits an F5 on a pile of chairs. So both the baseball bat with the barbed wire on it, and the... I didn't expect you to use the chainsaw, which you did pull out, so good for you for Chekhov's gunning that, where at least we mentioned it in the match. Fine. I didn't think you were going to use a chainsaw. What pissed me off is you didn't even use Barbie. Fucking really, man? We've seen people take the bat to the head. You didn't even have to do a headshot with it. Moving on to a great match. A fucking great match. Whoever was worried about the Women's Championship match, because yeah, we can say that now, motherfuckers. Women's Championship! Of all the people that we buried tonight, of all the people that we put to rest, Ryback, a bunch of divas that we don't care about, like the ones that don't matter, who don't have talent, the Dudley boys. But all of those, despite all those things, the thing that I'm happy about most dying is the Divas Championship. May you not rest in peace. So anyway, moving on to it. The great match. Second best match of the night, easily for me. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks versus Charlotte for the Women's Championship. Charlotte's female Flair robes are beautiful and coordinate well with the fireworks, whether that was accidental or not. Beautiful. I do not like the idea of showing the outward fireworks from the sky shot. That was so unnecessary. Also really took away from Roman later that you did that now. And I don't even like Roman. I'm just pointing out a flaw here. Arm drag set up into a Hurricane Rana from Sasha, who, by the way, was in... At first, for a split second, I only saw the bottom half of her gear. I didn't see the boots, and I didn't see the top part. I only saw like a little bit of the pant area. For a split second, I thought Sasha was wearing Bailey pants as like a 4 horsewoman we're all here moment. Would have been really nice. She's not really a face, so maybe Becky. Actually, she is kind of operating as a face right now, weirdly enough. But I thought they were doing that. No, it turns out she's, when you get a full shot of her, she's very clearly paying homage to Eddie Guerrero. Chicken wing inverted DDT from Becky to Charlotte. Unique variation of this. I know she's been doing it a lot recently, but I don't see a lot of people doing it. Maybe because it fucking probably kills your arm. And while we're dealing with shit like that, you have... Here's the thing with this match, is it's a triple threat, and I'm not a big fan of triple threats. The beginning of this match shows the negative side of it, where it's literally Sasha's just here. She's just standing here, and it's just... Okay, I'm just gonna wait for the moment to get in. I'm just gonna wait for the moment to get in. I'm just gonna wait for the... And that doesn't translate to entertaining to me, especially in a sport that you really need to have pacing down on. That's not really that good. This was still a great match. They managed to turn something that might not necessarily be a good match into a phenomenal match. I really like Sasha hitting the frog splash on Charlotte and Becky while they're in the figure 4 together. Charlotte and Becky are trapped in a figure 4. Obviously, Charlotte's got it locked in, and you just see the camera doesn't like hint at it at all. Once again, I like that. It's just she just splashes onto them. Looked like she injured Becky because, like, the way her foot was there and she landed right in between, and it just looked like Becky grasped at her leg. But she's been taking RKO lessons because that motherfucker was out of nowhere. As Flair is just woo, 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 whatever that is. When he's doing that to Sasha, Becky just fucking rest in peace, Ric Flair. He's another one we can add to the list of people dead tonight. She goes for a tope and or a suicide dive, I couldn't tell, and she goes for Sasha, but just kills Rick. Just kills Rick. That's for kissing me, motherfucker. Charlotte shows why she's the champ by moonsaulting from the top turnbuckle to the group outside, and just the moonsault itself. No woman is gonna have a better moonsault than her, and I mean that. It was the legitimately perfect moonsault. Now, I mentioned a lot of moves. Let's mention some of the psychology in this. I liked that they had Sasha and Becky semi-working together in this match. For example, one example I could have is Becky pulled Sasha closer to the ropes to continue the match so that Becky doesn't lose because it's a triple threat. It's not elimination. They just had moments where the chop fest where they both finally say fuck it and start beating on her together. It's just, I like that Charlotte was pretty much alone. Kind of was a 2v2, especially how it ends with, basically, it's the Flairs versus everybody. Avalanche Beck-Sploder on Charlotte, and this is my biggest problem with this match, Charlotte no-sold it. She gets Beck-Splodered, it happens out, Becky goes to put her finisher, I think the disarmer in, and Charlotte instantly runs back in and fucking throws her out and puts the figure 8 on quickly, and Flair holds Sasha, so it's not a clean win. But that's not cool with me. Next we move on to Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker in a Legacy versus Legacy Hell in a Cell. Why didn't you name it that? I just named it something better than you did. And it is right in between great and amazing. It really is. I don't know what to put it on. So I'm going to ask you, whoever's watching this, because even if it's 2 people, I want to know, do you consider this a great match or a match of the year candidate? Amazing. I want to say great. We want to know from you because I can't quite decipher whether or not it is great or amazing. I can't quite place it. I've gone back and forth multiple times. The spot at the end obviously puts it as the match of the night. The amount that they put into this, the amount of detail and psychology, and the amount of times that they actually legitimately broke down in a fight. This match is stiff. Both men are laying in their shots, and it's very slow, methodical. They're dodging. I saw Taker go for a shot that looked like it was about to hit, and Shane just pulls his head back, and it's just, they're just both barely missing their shots, and then you see quite a few times where they connect, and you're like, oh, I get it, they're feeling each other out. As I've read the joke, Shane bought his punches at Walmart. It's true, although it might be IKEA, because it's not held together well. Shane McMahon kicked out of both the last ride, and I'll get to it right now, a choke slam on the steel steps. Is this believable? Because it's not to me. I don't. He hasn't been in wrestling. He's been training with the Gracies. Nice. Okay, cool. He has an never say die attitude. Nice. Okay, cool. But this is the fucking Undertaker. These are 2 of his finishes. No. Shane's sitting on the steps, luring in Taker. Jumps up, grabs him, DDT onto the steps. Beautiful. The little offense Shane got in this match is perfect. That's what's good about this match, the storytelling. Shane's uppercut, or was it an elbow? The spinning elbow? Beautiful. Not just those moves, but the way that Taker reacts to them. After the elbow, Did this just fucking happen? They had this moment, beautiful moment. I mentioned before, great moments in this match. Taker sits up. Shane's sitting up. He just... I don't know what to do, so fuck it. Just start nailing him in the face. And then Taker just, okay, you want to start punching me, you motherfucker? Puts him in the Hell's Gate. The back and forth is great. It is great. It's a minimum of a great match. Like, oh, man, this surprised the shit out of me. Put it this way, I went in thinking this match was going to be shit. And my only way out was for them to put, like, Bullet Club with Shane, or John Cena comes back, and I didn't really think Cena was going to come back in heel turn, but there's plenty of possibilities that they could have done. Vince could have been the Ministry Vince and said, it was me, Taker. It makes no sense like in that old storyline, but it was me all along. Shane's in the Hell's Gate, and he reverses the Hell's Gate into a sharpshooter. Okay, I now have to rename it the Dull Shooter, because unfortunately, it was the worst looking sharpshooter, held together by scotch tape, wet scotch tape, and fucking bubble gum. But then he definitely makes up for it with some of the shit he did in this match. You have the coast to coast, which looked beautiful. It looked like he almost overshot it. He had to, like, push down with his foot. It's not a Hell in a Cell match at this point in time if they don't exit the cell. They exit the cell. Taker destroys Shane with ringside commentator cameras, which, by the way, look disgusting. Are those, like, padded? Are they fake plastic? Because he was just nailing him in the head. Do you hate each other? Please, you need to tell me if a fucking Lita situation happened. Like, did you sleep with Sarah or something? Shane did a top-of-the-cell elbow drop, which Taker dodged, and he goes straight through the commentary table. And I'm not talking about Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins halfway off the cage falling through the table. I mean, rest in peace, Shane, is what I mean. Taker hits a tombstone pile driver on a warrior, lion-hearted Shane, and wins. And just... after back and forth taunting, you son of a bitch. And those moments were great, and I love the psychology in this, but the tombstone wins, putting an end to the story as we know it right now. We'll see tonight, Raw, what happens. They could turn this around fine. You still have that thing that Shane mentioned was the whole reason they set this match up, that he's holding over Vince's head. We move on to one of the worst matches of the night for me, and that's the armbar, the Andre Memorial Battle Royal. Fandango gets a great comedic moment and a quick goodbye, as well as Sandow, who gets a great crowd moment and then a quick goodbye, and this is just bury people the match. This is like Kane... okay, I'm gonna get to what pissed me off about this match. Kane and a whole bunch of other people are fucking just eliminating people that could potentially win. So you're down to Kane, you're down to Mark Henry, and I was like, it's one of these two probably. It's not gonna be Shaq, why the fuck was Shaq in this, okay? You have Cesaro, who's ready to come back. You have a Tommy, who's ready to come back. You put in Corbin. You don't put any other NXT people in. Fuck you. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you. If you haven't signed Shaq and Shaq isn't going to try his hand at a wrestling career now, you can go fuck yourself, because all that was a reason to add Shaq to the Hall of Fame, because you're running out of slots. It's a battle royal. Go watch it. I don't even want to fucking deal with this shit anymore. Shout out to Running Dog and his brother. They flat out were just like, oh yeah, I think Corbin's going to win. I was like, there's going to be a 1% chance of Corbin winning. Like, literally, like, a 1% Corbin just won. I'm an idiot. The Rock is just damage control at this point, okay? He's sent in because he thinks Triple H and Roman isn't going to do well, and he's sent in because the armbar was shit, and we've just gotten this weird lull, so we send The Rock back out, and he'll pick everyone up for the main event, right? Right? Oh, that's not going to do it? Give him a t-shirt gun. That was my thought, because it looked like he came out with a t-shirt gun. It was a flamethrower! We needed him to have a flamethrower! Bray, do yourself a favor, bro. Just go to Lucha Underground. Just go to Lucha Underground where story matters. Please. I'm actually begging you. You and your family will fucking excel there. I guarantee it. Rock and versus Wyatt happens. He's surrounded. He's getting beat. The Wyatt I care about isn't even there. Luke. Outside of Bray, that is. It's Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, fucking Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman, in that order of caring. So the two people, one of them is getting jobbed, and then the other one isn't even there. I don't care about this segment. Roman Reigns versus Triple H for the WWE Championship. Okay match. Just okay. It wasn't that great. Triple H's entrance is easily the best part. This might be... I'm right now I'm ranking it between the best Triple H Mania entrance and the best Mania entrance I've ever seen. I don't know which one I'm going to do. But you have Triple H, who gets the beautiful intro from, like, Amazon-style Stephanie on a throne, which was awesome, guys. Like, I mean awesome. Like... as far as this is awesome chance and holy shit chance, if I were there, I would have started one for this entrance. I really would have. I genuinely think this is one of the best ones. Beats Terminator by a fucking 17-mile fucking head start. Because there were 14 guys, 7 on one side, 7 on the other, with the skull heads and the belts. Each one had a belt. I was wondering, could that potentially be for something? And I asked Sexy Galaxy, who I was watching this with, and I went, hey, how many times did Triple H win the title? And they say on commentary right after I asked that's 14. Each one of those was a physical representation of Triple H, his title reign. And I just think that's such a great idea, his reign of terror, each one, and their skull masks. It's just so badass. Triple H is more over now than ever, apparently. More so than he came back from that injury and was opposing Steph. I heard louder cheers for him tonight than I did then. He got pops for simply tossing Roman over the top rope. Like, I heard loud pops for that. You might want to start reconsidering Cesaro at this point, Vince. Triple H has Reigns on the announcer's table and then neck breakers to the floor. I like that. Like, he's laying there and he just neck breaker to the floor. Good move. Clever ways to just take things to the floor. They've been doing that a lot recently. Maybe I haven't noticed it in the past, but I'm definitely noticing it now. Triple H versus Roman Reigns equals Shinsuke? We got Nakamura a chance in this main event. So we already have Nakamura on a main event level. Yeah, you hear that? My clock's ticking. It's only a matter of time before he's on the main roster. Reigns also spears Triple H for the win and the belt. Probably the worst match of the night. I really don't... No, it's not. Armbar was worse. This is probably the second worst of the night. Yeah, we end the night with that, and Mauro Ranallo was on commentary. Why didn't he stay on commentary? There's so many things I could go on about. What time am I at, actually? I'm close to filming for an hour now, so I'm going to end it at that. This is Mania, man. This is what Mania's become. That's what we're going to leave off on tonight. It's been Wrestling Wednesdays. I've been J Beard Stereo. This has been WrestleMania 32. And if you're feeling a little iffy about it, go watch it. Because overall, it was a good WrestleMania. Was I right? Was Dallas better? Yes. Was WrestleMania 32 a flop? No. No, not by any means, not by any way, shape, or form. None of that. No. Go ahead and click the arrow below. We appreciate you joining us. Like and subscribe if you can, so you can get our content. And like I said last week, friends and family, they're temporary, but
Bullet Club for life.